Howdy, howdy, folks. Howdy, 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 howdy. Howdy, my folks. Howdy, guys. Swap the swap for someone else. Anyway, howdy, folks. How are we doing today? Anyways, that one, full screen, that one. Yeah, we're actually ahead of the curve today. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about if I need to change out my sweater or not. Anyway, hello, folks. How are we doing? Hope we're all doing well. A very good microphone is indeed working. Das ist good. Oh, sorry for flashbanging you all. Right. Let's try and break LFS today, shall we? First things first, can't forget the crumpet. Hey, Ben. I was a little bit concerned that wasn't going to boot there for a second. What the fuck? Why has that... Oh, my fucking... Here we go. Here we go. Here's where the problems start. Here is where the problems start, because I don't know where the hell I was. Okay, so I don't have Scratch package installed. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. Right. So there's a few things that I can do. I can either go with a different package manager, such as Pacman, or continue with Scratch package. I'm probably going to continue with Scratch package because I know it works. Why the fuck do I need to sign in to GitLab to be able to use GitLab? We'll just be able to see anything. That's annoying. Sorry, I'm just grabbing my phone because it's got my GitHub two-factor. Fuck's sake. It's because Venom Linux doesn't apparently exist on GitLab anymore. Okay, it does. It's just that link is dark. All right. Pacman package. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the way forward. Being entirely honest. Why the fuck is most of this page washed out? That's weird. Okay. Yeah, I've now got to find something that'll actually work for it. Get out. Right, no, oh, this is going to be interesting. Because I've got to find a way of installing it now, and that's going to be a problem. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. because that's a deb. I don't want a deb. I need a thing. What's fucking here? You select was Pac-Man on LFS modified it for LFS Pac-Man. Okay, here we go. UDITKAORODA. I'm gonna butcher that name. But there's an LFS Pac-Man one. Okay, right. Well, let's try that. So, where am I? So cd./li cd home ls. Apparently, I do have scratch package. Okay. Okay, so I need to do cd/tmp. Git clone https:// github. I can spell correctly. github.com/uditkarode/lfspacman.git. We want to do copy lfs pacman lfs pacman to /bin ls-hal/sources or no chmod +x/bin/lfs pacman. We go to bin cd/cd bin. We can spell correctly, so cd into bin, and then chmod +x/lfs pacman, and then ls-hal/sources into etc/lfs pacman.conf lfs pacman. Cool. So this is broken basically. It's fucking broken. Where is it? Because here's LFS Pac-Man. What do I do? There's no, like, information on it. Vim LFS Pac-Man. So this is a lie. So this is a lie then. What a bloody scam. So cd/home, make directory man cd pacman. Now what I want to do is vim lfs pacman.sh. Oh, would you look at that? I've got to put this somewhere. So you know what I'll do? I will do this, go to my GitHub, upload it to my test repository. Where is my test repository? There is my test repository. For some reason it's been forked and I don't entirely know why. Someone has forked my test repository and I don't know why. Oh god, right, there, and I want to grab the raw. It's fucking raw. And then go QA, clear, wget https://raw.github user content.com/use-1/test/main/lfs pacman.sh chmod +x, and then what do you mean required file not found? Oh, this is just my bloody luck, innit? This is just my bloody luck. Right. What the hell's going on? Right, well, I'm going to continue with Scratch Package then, because if this ain't working, why the hell am I... Right, so /install.sh. No, I got it downloaded, that's the thing. It's... Hang on, let me just show you. Because, hang on, let me just show you. So, cat, there. It's all there. Like, it's genuinely all here. But, for some reason, it thinks it's missing something, and I'm not entirely sure what. Don't put it on Pastebin because I won't be able to get it off Pastebin unless there's a raw version on Pastebin. Because I don't know how well Pastebin plays with wget and or getclone, because I'm not entirely sure. So I would entirely recommend, if you're going to send it to me, put it on either GitHub or in a place where it can be raw downloaded. bad interpreter. So sh. Pardon me. And then do dot slash. Cannot execute file. Cannot execute file not required. File required not found. Joy. I'm a bit annoyed. So that is H. So scratch, search. Okay. Ah. Oh, I can't paste it into the VM. That's the thing. If this were if this were a live system, I'd be able to paste it in. But because this is an actual dedicated thing without any right-click functionality, I can't paste it in. So I'll upload it to GitHub. See, if I upload it to GitHub, I can then pull it back down off GitHub. Oh no, it'll work fine. It's just the fact that I have to be able to get it, I've got to put it up to GitHub, pull it down. I did. Because I can put it up to GitHub on the host and then pull it down from GitHub on the virtual. On the same system. Okay. So I just need to name it. I'll just name it Pac-Man. wget https://raw dot github user content.com / use-form / test / main / message.txt. You can tell I've done that enough times. You can definitely tell I've done that enough times. mv message.txt to, pardon me, pacman plus h chmod plus x pacman / pacman bash / pacman can execute required file not found. Ah. Yeah, both are the exact same size. Scratch, search, XFCE 4. Lib. Scratch, search. Scratch, sync. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. That's working fine now. It probably does, because it will have everything it needs, whereas mine does not. So, ZSH. Now what I want to do is scratch install XFCE 4 with C. Now we get to see how this is going to work, if this will work or not, because I have not a bloody clue. Lib tool finish slash user lib. How if I could spell finish correctly, wouldn't it? Scratch ports. Scratch help. Scratch world. Print. That's not what I wanted. So scratch installed. No. Print all installed ports. Scratch missing dep. Scratch missing dep. You're not helping me. Your help file is being a bit dumb. It's also kind of annoying that I'm missing the top, so scratch trigger. Scratch search E4. Scratch install XFCE 4. Yes. Package database directory does not exist. Ah, right, that's right. I need to go and make it. So cd/var lib make directory scratch package cd scratch package make directory db cd out. Yes. And what was it? It was, I think. So scratch install libffi. Yes. Oh, conflict, right. There we go. I was having a dumb. Ignore me, please. Thank you. Yeah, so it's, as we know, it is rather easy for me to have said ledum. Start a poll. So, yeah. Yeah, well, so... No. Yes. There we go. Okay, so far, not dead. I was being dumb and ignoring the fact that it was saying there's a conflict. And now that it's no longer saying there's a conflict, we appear to be running pretty alright. I need to bring that back. So, the hope is today is to get this functioning, the point where there is actually a desktop. Now, I don't know if I can, but I hope I can. Because there is a screenshot of the virtual machine to where before I start breaking things. So we can always check from there. But oh, sponge it. Stop it up. Yes, there is a warning. Remember to run lib till finish. Okay. That's probably got ran automatically. I hope to fuck it did. I am being very English and eating crumpets right now. Because I woke up from my nap / sleep. And thought, I need something to eat. I have crumpets. I'll have the crumpets. I call it a nap. It's really not. It was more of a, I fell asleep for 5 hours. It was more sleep than nap. And I woke up 10 minutes before I wanted to, which is alright, I suppose. Because it meant I wasn't running my ass off to get up to make sure this is running. Because I woke up at 10 to 8. So an hour and 10 minutes before I started this. So, you know, I got time to wake up, have a drink, get coffee, something to eat. It's good coffee. Well, all coffee is good coffee. I'm just waiting for this now. The hope is it works straight up. I know that probably at some point in time, I'm going to need to make a swap disk. Because there's going to be one package that's going to be really fucking huge. It uses all the RAM and just kills the system, so it's going to need a swap disk. That's no bollers. I can do that. We did it before. The good thing is the networking isn't broken. And that is a very good thing. I got no idea why it broke. I really don't. So it's just more of a fact of you come into my house and you ask me on the day of my daughter's wedding, can I have a swap disk, please? So yeah. Certainly an interesting one. So now it's just waiting for this to go through, and that's really all it is. But I hope you're all doing well today. Yeah, I was a little disappointed that I couldn't get Wallpaper Engine working on Linux, because I use it on Windows, and I've got I now have 3 different desktops, well, 3 different wallpaper designs. I've got one from Ghost in the Shell. There, I've got just a generic information reactive audio visualizer on that one, and then just another thing there. I can't remember what it was there, but I've got like different desktops, and they're all reactive. And well, that one isn't reactive, that one isn't reactive, but the one in the middle is. And what I really like about it is it's takes control of the LEDs, of the LED control of the keyboard and mouse. So just like the right third of my keyboard is just constantly changing it in line with what's on the third monitor, but the left two-thirds is just blank, just off. Hello, 4Megly. How we doing? We're doing all right so far. I hope you're doing okay. So far, it's just waiting for see how long it's going to take Scratch package to actually install XFCE, and then go from there. At the current moment in time, it is wham. What I want to do is yes, 30 0-core CPUs. Love it. I just love when I break my system. It's like, you have 30 0-core CPUs, thank you. He's like, no, I don't. I obviously broke it somewhere. I know what it is. It's just, I changed how it pulls in the information. That's all it is. Yeah, no wonder it's bloody hot in here. I'm torturing my poor CPU. It is doing 76 degrees. 67. 76. 76. 77. It's fine. Yeah, I'm torturing my poor CPU. It's doing 76 degrees. Which doesn't seem like that much, but it doesn't often get that hot because I don't... Well, it's just warm in here today. Not out there. It's not warm in the outside. It's just warm in here. So I've got my fan running. It's like a little rotary tower fan. It's helping, but it's not making much of a difference. Because these are unfortunately temperatures I'm used to from work. Because I had the joy the other day of being stood next to one of the industrial ovens at work. And this one's like bloody 20, 30 meters long. And I was stood next to it for about 2 hours. And it's about 50 degrees next to it. 50 degrees Celsius, so we're talking 122 Fahrenheit. Huh. Doing a wheel one there, it said. Yeah, it was like 50 degrees Celsius or 122 Fahrenheit, and I was stood next to that for 2 hours. Fun. It was not fun. Needless to say, I was definitely happy for my break to get a drink of water, because holy damn, that's no fun. I mean, just being stood there working at 41 degrees Celsius. Python 3 install. Okay. Search Python 3. I know I've got it installed. Scratch. Search BSD tar. Oh god, here we go. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. BSD tar. Hold on, hang on. Can I just do scratch search background? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, so it's lib archive. So scratch search lib ar CHIV. Scratch install lib ar CHIV. Yes. So yeah. Oh my god. Screw you. Do it. Get it. So yeah, I have the fun of having to deal with extreme temperatures at work. It's not fun. Because I was like stood in like the worst possible place for it. Because the lasses that do the packing at one of the ends of the oven, they get constant air conditioning. And it's annoying because I was stood away from them, not getting any air conditioning. So I was just stood there sweating my ass off. Turns out bread is sharp. And I'm not saying, oh, bread's sharp. No, I mean, it cuts. Bread cuts. I know, because I sliced my thumb on bread. It's entertaining just slicing your own thumb on bread as you're putting it onto a belt. Yeah, it's an interesting one, that one was. No, I hope we're all doing well today, though. The hope is to try and actually get somewhere with this. Okay, good. We can go back to that now that that is sorted out. And then continue. I'm glad the answer to that one just took a little search and then boom, done. What do you mean did not find CMake? CMake's installed. Huh. I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's PCRE2. No, I don't think I installed PCRE2 yet. I don't think I've reached that point. But that is absolutely bloody flying. Jesus. What? Alright, let's see how fast it's flying, shall we? Yeah, good. That explains why it's so hot in here. Oh, there's 30 out of 32 cores being hit, so it's just a little bit hot. Scratch search glib. Okay. Scratch. Install glib. See. Yeah, yeah, that's correct, because I recognize the, because I've had to do this before already. I recognize the libx scripts T's time zone data. Time Z data, yes, and glibc. Make Mr. Proper, why are you compile? Whoa, no, you can't compile. You can't compile. I don't have the music playing. I don't have the music playing. I don't have the music playing. You can't compile. You can't compile. There we go. The music's now playing. It's a song I play every time I compile on this operating system. It's called It's Nero Forte by Slipknot. Okay. That's annoying. So let's go find that package and install it then, shall we? So read online. That one. Okay, what's wrong? What's wrong here? Make C99 not such file directory. So scratch search C99. So scratch install scdoc. Why did it fail? Segmentation fault. Okay. What? That's a new one for me. Coffee. What? Let me guess. Segmentation fault again, likely on core 21. Okay. Well, it's segmentation. No, it's not segmentation fault. I'm in the same place. Huh? Right, I don't. Segmentation faulting. Yay! What the fuck? Oh my god, just shoot me in the face. Oh my god, right. What the hell is going on? What am I trying to first off? First things first. SC doc, right. SC doc. Download. No. So copy link. What is it? So wget h no sources. So cd lfs sources wget https git git.sr.ht slash tilde sircmpwn slash sc doc slash ar chive ir cmp cmpwn, yeah, slash archive slash 1.11.2.tar.gz tar-xvf 1.11 cd sc doc right, how do I install? Well, I don't want the readme, I want the install. How do I install? It's been downloaded. So hang on, this is going to need a default. I don't know what configuration it's going to need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab a package such as then we're going to do /configure prefix equals /user /enter system configuration directory equals /etc /enter, and then oh, that's bloody useless. Ah, really? Okay, so no, it's not. It's just. I don't. I don't. Any ideas? Anyone? Any ideas? Any ideas? Any ideas? Any ideas? Any ideas? LXQT. Search. No. LXD. Ah, there we go. Actually, no, we don't go, because it's only just giving me the display manager. Fuck it. Oh. Why does it keep segmentation faulting? I tried to. Well, once it's inevitably at conflicts with something and errors, which it will do, because I didn't tell it to build without errors, I will look for LXDE meta. because I've got no idea why the hell that keeps and keeps producing a segmentation fault. The only thing that's coming to mind is it's trying to access some part of the bytecode of the CPU, which it can't because it's running in a virtualized environment, even though it should be able to because it has direct access to this bloody CPU. So because the fact it's having issues with a segmentation fault, I can't proceed further with XFace because fuck me, I guess. Wouldn't be an LFS build if something didn't go wrong, would it? Wouldn't be an LFS build if something didn't go wrong. So the hope is that I can actually get this working running. No, it definitely wouldn't be right if it worked perfectly every single time 100%, because I always find a way to break something. Because I am a miracle worker at finding things that break. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how the hell I keep doing this. It's frankly annoying. Yeah. It happens every time. I don't know why. That's a lot of things being done. I hope you enjoy some bitrate with your video. I hope you enjoy some video with your bitrate. Nah, it wouldn't be right if things worked perfectly every time, would it? Nah, it wouldn't be. I've just realised that that's only showing top chat, not live chat. Live chat should show everyone, not just. I don't know why it does that. File conflict found. Okay, so scratch search LXDE meta LXDE. Well, so scratch install LXDM with the C. Ignore the conflicts, just go. Only 103 packages left to install, so we are just a little bit further along than we were before, which is good. I'm happy with that. I hope you enjoy some video with your bitrate, because you're about to get very bitratey. So I like it's just ZSH to SH to ZSH, SH to bash to ZSH, ZSH to bash to ZSH, ZSH to bin SH, bin SH to bin SH, bin SH to bin SH. Just a long line of go down the list of all your interpreters. Oh god. Fun. Well, it wouldn't be right. Whilst you're watching this, maybe consider becoming a channel member for as little as 99p a month, where you can get early access to videos such as today's one on Wallpaper Engine. You also get a little badge next to your name that shows that you support me, and you also get shown up on videos, comments and videos, and I get a notification when you comment, so I get your comment first. Anyway, back to watching the world scroll by. That's some good coffee. So yeah, it is just waiting. It's just sitting and waiting for this now. I don't know how long it'll take actually, because it's only has 100 packages to install now. Bearing in mind when I was having to install the 80 some odd packages for the chapter 8 of Linux from scratch, it took 2 hours, 2 and a bit. Now, it was all done by hand manually. This is being done automatically by the system. So it should just be just a little bit faster. It should be a bit faster. I am Where is it? I just seen where is? Yeah, it's gone now. Oh, that's a lot of red. That's a lot of red. That was a lot of red. Well, there's util Linux. I could have swore I already installed util Linux. Here comes dbus. Because this is shaving off around about, what is it? 10-15 seconds each time. Because if I'm doing it by hand, I've got to enter the directory. Well, extract the directory, enter the directory, manually enter in the config. If I'm doing it on the system because I can't paste it in. Waiting for the config, then running it. Or with this, it's just doing it instantly, just flying through. So this should take a less time, hopefully, than before. Because it's just flying through. There's libx fixes, that's good. And then varchar scratch package work, libxi, src, libxi, there we go. Scrolling through, we'll go from there. Yeah, it's just nice to know that it's all glib. Once again, glib. So scratch search cmake. Scratch install cmake. Yes. That's gonna error out because I didn't tell it to do without conflict. Fun. This is gonna get interesting. Make all recursively flying through. Here comes HTTP2. What's next? I was just still doing the checking for everything. Whether printf supports the A is A. Yes. Whether for MBTOWC, yes. Checking for library compression, organized matter. Use seconds T is yes. Use set environment, yes. That is now compiling. Unicase, categ, C-type joining PIPD. Just a blank, just overrun line there. That's an interesting one. Uniform, Unistudio. Not yet, because I went back to an older version of the virtual machine, so we are not doing XFace anymore, because XFace requires me to install scdoc, which is a manual page generated POSIX system written in C99. And small problem, the thing that actually does that is continually having a segmentation fault with the CPU. And I actually instead of trying to get Scratch Package to do it, I manually downloaded it, tried to run it, still segmentation faulting. So because it requires that one package, nothing. So it breaks. So no XFace, because fuck me, I guess. Yeah, I forgot to do C. So yeah, that's the fun of things. So we're doing LXDE at the recommendation of Ben. LXD, well, LXDM even, not LXDE. But I am getting marginally annoyed at this because it wants to go not work. It is frankly annoying. Anyway, I hope you enjoy some video with your bitrate. There's so much bitrate you can eat it. You can just pour some milk on it and eat it straight off the fucking screen. Get right. Donuts. Ah, good. Well, enjoy the bitrate anyway, because that's all you're going to get, because YouTube compression. I'd love it. You missed it, but I was also having, I was also eating crumpets as well. Oh, why have you lost your site-to-site VPN, mate? What have you done? Oh, that's not so bad then. I was about to say, how have you broken it? Well, in that case, then it's not so bad then. Because you're somewhere else instead of not broken it. So, yeah. Oh, so do I, mate. So do I. I break things, fix them, and something else breaks. So I'm just in a perpetual cycle of... Oh, that is something I should check. I moved some things around that I need to make sure they're actually moved. Come here. Come here. But yeah, I'm just tired of things not working as effectively. Yes, that is me trying to log in. You know this. I logged in from this earlier. I need to get myself a YubiKey at some point because I'm tired of things constantly going. Is this you trying to log in on your own device that you logged into earlier? Yes, it is. Gets frustrating. So, what are you doing? As you can see here, Peter, ZSH to SSH, SH to ZSH, ZSH to SH, SH to bash, bash to ZSH, ZSH to bash, bash to ZSH, ZSH to SH, SH to SH, SH to SH, SH to make. Yes. Enjoy that. Oh, reason for having a YubiKey? Because the time I got myself locked out of everything because I couldn't find my phone. That is why I need a YubiKey. Well, something similar to YubiKey. Oh, I don't know why it's shell inceptioning. I don't. It's because it might be the fact that I changed interpreters a few times. But I don't think that would be causing the shell inception. Because you would think when you switch interpreters, it would kill off the previous interpreter. Evidently not. Fun. Yeah, the time I lost my phone and then got locked out of everything was interesting. Yeah. Why? Why doesn't it just kill the process and start the new one? Because that would make too much sense. It would make too much sense to continue to kill off the previous and start the new one, wouldn't it, Peter? Logic would dictate, but then I forget. We are not controlled by logic. Yeah, I know. Just like this is the host of that. Yeah, that's fair. It's just annoying. You'd think. Finding var cache scratch package work, open SSL package, name, flips delete. Why is it named flipping and deleting? I'm not the only one that noticed that, right? Like, I can't be the only one that noticed the fact it said name flips delete. Right? That was weird, right? Unless I'm missing something. No, it literally just had name asterisk flips asterisk space hyphen delete. Just name flips deletes. What? Like, that was weird. It was something my desk I was looking for. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I have a little thing from Australia, specifically from, it came from the same place, it came from where the Big Banana is located, and it's a little Australian number plate that says Australia and my name on it, and I like it. I was in town earlier on today, and I actually saw some pin badges from Australia. And, like, I kid you not, it's Ayers Rock. One of them says, I climbed Ayers Rock, Alice Springs, and then a harbour in Northern Territory. Now, what I'm going to do, because I had to get them because I'm going back to Australia at some point, is I'm going to take them... I'm gonna take them back to Australia. Just imagine that I was in Australia, I've come back to the UK, I have found stuff that has come from Australia, and it's going back to Australia. And to prove how old it is, it says I climbed Ayers Rock, whereas Ayers Rock is that's not its primary name anymore. Its primary name is its Aboriginal name, which is Uluru. Yeah, Uluru is its Aboriginal name. And honestly, I can remember Uluru much better than I can Ayers Rock. Just like the time I saw on a road sign, Woolloomooroo. Woolloomooro. Woolloomooroo. That's just an interesting one. Also, the town of Fairy Meadow. Ah yes, would you like to go to the town of Fairy Meadow? I kid you not, it is actually a place, because there are train stops. There's trains that go through Fairy Meadow, so you just hear the train saying, the next stop is Fairy Meadow. I love that, that's funny. Yes, I would love to hear something evil, Peter. I would love to hear something evil. What do you have in front of you? Uh-oh. DisplayPort lock. Okay, do tell. So, you have a DisplayPort cable that says DisplayPort lock on it, even though it doesn't have the little grippy locky mechanism. You see, the interesting thing about that is, you know, they like the little teeth grippy and the push tab thing. That's not actually part of the DisplayPort standard. Like, that is just that's just an agreement between manufacturers to go, oh yeah, we'll add that on because we can, because, you know, locking, and graphics card manufacturers going, yeah, we'll allow that, that's fine. But it's not actually, like, the grippy lockiness is not actually part of the DisplayPort standard. It's there because a group of people said, yeah, makes sense. Logic. But it's not part of the standard. Which surprises me. Because when I was helping Dad with his monitors, and actually recommend the cables he should buy, the cables arrived, and even though they're DisplayPort cables, they don't have the locking mechanism. And I pointed that out to him and said, look, this does not have the locking mechanism, so you can, if you pull on it, it's gonna come out. So keep that in mind. Because it doesn't actually have the locking. He said, well, why doesn't it have the locking? Because here's the thing, the locking, like, mechanism's not part of the standard. It's just everyone agreed to put it in. And then the companies that don't make the cables without the locking mechanism are not actually breaking the standard. They're just going, we want to save money during the manufacturing process. That's literally all it is. Yeah. No, that is definitely... Ah, that's the brand name. So, yeah, when that looks like DP Lock is the brand's name, and I see what you mean now. It just genuinely looks like it's part of it's just the brand name, and that's it. But yeah, if you get a DisplayPort cable without a locking mechanism, it's still a correct DisplayPort cable. It's just not part of the standard. A bunch of people agreed, yes, we'll put the locking mechanism on, but we won't make it part of the standard. That's it. I agree it is stupid. But what can you do? What can you do, Pete? Other than lobbying the... whatever it comes under, whether it's... I'm not sure if it's the USB Implementers Forum or the DisplayPort Foundation or what have you, just... other than lobbying them to actually make cables with... actually include the locking mechanism as part of the standard, they're not going to. Yeah, just enjoy that little bit of knowledge. Locking mechanism, not part of the standard. You see a cable, you just see a DisplayPort without the locking mechanism, it's still correct. It's wrong, but it's correct. Oh. Oh. My neck. That hurts. That was a good crack and all. But yeah, now I'm just waiting for this to go through. I don't know why it's building so slow today. That's because it's only using one. It's not using all of the cores for some reason. Oh well. Oh well, it is what it is. Right, do I grab another can of drink? Or do I finish my coffee first and then grab the can of drink? I'll finish the coffee first. Yeah, it's just the issues I've been having with... I'm annoyed at that bloody package. It's called... I have a sleep schedule to keep to, Peter. Remember, I work... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Technically, it's my mid-morning. Hang on, what is the time? Hang on. What the fuck? Okay, so the time is already 10:15 p.m. So what would it be? I start work at 6. So yeah, this would be about mid-morning for me. This is about mid-morning. Because I actually got some sleep before I started this, because I fell asleep at around about... Up 5 hours, I woke up at 10 to 8. I fell asleep around about 3 o'clock. Around from 3 o'clock to around about 10 to 8. I was asleep. Nope, because it was passed to me. Not fun. I had the joy of it being passed to me. It was not fun. But, what was I saying? Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying there. Yeah, because of that damn package that is written in C99. Whatever. What is C99? That is a good question. So C99, previously known as C9X, is the informal name for ISO 9899:1999. So it's a previous version of the C programming language. Okay, that's... Well, it's good to know that the reason why I couldn't build X-Face was because the C language once again went... No, thank you. Oh, that's annoying. Oh my god. I enjoy this. I enjoy dealing with the C programming language absolutely showing me why I shouldn't use it. I absolutely love the C programming language and all of its glories and nuances. Yes, C is supposed to be robust as fuck, but when it keeps segmentation faulting because it wants to access something on the CPU that it can't access for some unbeknownst reason to me, gets kind of annoying. Spine shiver. I wish this would build faster. I also can't believe it's 20 past 10 at night already. Jesus Christ. Have I really been going that fucking long? God damn. Cool. No, I like how time flies sometimes. I like the way that time jumps because it just makes life easier. Because it makes life easier, especially at work, when I'm having to... If I'm not doing paperwork at work, I'm happy for time jumping. The reason why I call it time jumping is I look at the clock and it says it is 7:37 at night. Or 7:37 p.m. I then look up again and go, that says it's 9 o'clock. I need to go on my break in half hour. I'm okay for time jumping when I'm not doing paperwork. When I'm doing paperwork, I don't like time jumping because paperwork has to be done every half hour. I need to pull 3 of the product off of the line, measure the internal temperature of 1 of them, then measure the width, depth, and height of 3, write them down, write the average weight down for 10, or 5, depending on which product it is, then write the bake quality down, then sign the paperwork, initial my name on the paperwork, and then chuck it back on. And it also includes me having to be responsible for other people. Because for some reason, unbeknownst to me, that manager has placed faith in me to be able to do paperwork and manage people. which is a surprise because it happened again the last day I was at work. Just, oh, by the way, here's 3 people, Nick, do the paperwork. Because once that line was finished, I then bounced around the factory all night long. Packing one area, packing another area in the oven, covering, well, frosting, pasting on, yeah, that's what it's called. Pasting on, working in the mixing room, and then also putting onto a belt, experiencing 50 degrees Celsius for 2 hours. And also slicing my hand open on bread. Yeah, at the same line. You know the one I talked about Monday morning for Sunday? Yeah, that same line. Oh, I was the other... Everyone has their set place, and I am known for being able to be flexible everywhere. Because I've now worked practically everywhere in the factory. The only place I haven't worked is where the lasses work with their packaging. I haven't worked that one. Probationary period's 12 weeks, and after that it can be extended. I then go secured after the 12-week. But at this point in time, if they want to get rid of me, they have to give me at least a week's notice now, because it's now past that. Can't believe I've been working there for 4 weeks already. Um, 11 hours, actually, because it's a 12-hour shift with an hour break. So 11 hours. But no, I very rarely stay... when I'm working with that particular manager, it's a rarity that I stay in the same place for more than 6 hours. Because bouncing around the factory is what I've become known, which is something I've become good at. And being flexible. See, I'm okay with doing the repetitive stuff because it's not just, oh, put this into there, fold up the box, chuck it on the table, go forward. I have to make sure that the product comes up to quality, make sure there's no burns, make sure it's not overly burnt if it is burnt, make sure it's not overcooked, make sure there's no make sure there's no air pockets. 23 minutes that took. Okay, that's done, thank God. Make sure there's no air pockets, make sure it's not burnt. Scratch. Yay. Scratch install, go G object introspection. Do I have to manually install? Yeah, I've got to manually install G object introspection. Ay. So scratch, search glib. I also know I've got 2.78.4 installed. Yeah, I know I've got everything installed. Well, actually, do I have libxslt? Scratch install libxslt. Libxslt. Yes. But it's making sure that it's at the correct... It's at the correct bake, because we have a minimum, maximum, and then an ideal range. It can't be burnt, and if it is burnt, make sure it's not over burnt. It can't be too cooked. It's got to be the right sort of size because we do have like a guide we've got to stick to. Hello, Guest Sneeze. How you doing, my friend? We're just talking about work at the minute, but it's... For instance, I'll use scones, for example, because that we do. I've done that a few times now. We have to put 72 in a box at a time. So to get those 72 in, they have to be the same size. They can't be deformed in any way. They can't have any sort of excess dough on them. And they have to be the right thickness. So we've got to put in 72 into a box at a time. And then make sure that the box closes. Now, I don't have to make sure the box closes. Once I know there's 72 in the box, all I have to do is then just chuck it on the table where the person's packing it down, well, sealing it, chuck it on a pallet, puts it, and make sure it puts seals down. But to make packer's life easier, what we do is we stack them in little rounds. We stack them in threes, so we get 4 lines of 15. And then it leaves us 72. And if we lay them sideways, and if we lay them on their side instead of stack them, at the end we can then get the final row of 15, or we can then get the final 12 in. So the box can then be folded, bag in, fold, chuck on the table. So then the packer can just go, tape gun over, slap label on, then goes on the pallet. Because the scones are 10 layers of 10, which means there's roughly, what, 7,200 scones per layer? No, 720 scones per layer. So yeah, 7,200 scones a pallet. It's all well and good because then I have to make, if I'm in charge of paperwork, which I have been for the scones, I've then got to make sure that they are the correct internal temperature and they are the correct size, and then I can either grab 5 off the line or 10 off the line. Normally I grab 10 off the line because I have to be weighed in 10s and then average them out. But what I sometimes do if I'm really busy, I'll take 5 off, double what the average weight is, and then divide by 10 so that then get the average weight. Well, double the weight of the 5, then divide by 10 to get the average weight, and then go from there. Anyway, guest, hope you're doing Sneeze, hope you're doing well. Source code for crossover. What do you mean crossover? Sorry, I just got like really into that. Yeah, I realised I just got like really into explaining how I do work. Then there's also, we have the ciabatta roll, we have ciabatta rolls, and then we have ciabatta. And ciabatta is like basically mini baguettes. And they go 15 to a box. Oh, yeah, crossover. I know what you mean now. Crossover support. Crossover do all the hosting for wine. HQ, and all they ask for it is the mention of crossover on the website, and that's it. Which is not bad. Not a bad deal, actually. Also, but yeah, the ciabatta rolls, they go, what is it? It's 50 to a box. And then the ciabatta, like battens, I'll call them, because they're like batten stick lengths. The ciabatta battens, they are shorter, well, they're longer, and they are 15 to a box. And you can tell when they've been sat up at the top of the cooling spiral for a while, because they'll actually be not freezing your fingers off. That hurts. You can tell when they've actually just come through the spiral, or the cooling spiral, because it's really bloody cold, and it hurts your fingers because cold. Because the cooling spirals are minus 40 degrees Celsius. So if they just come out the cooling spiral and come straight down, they're still freezing cold. They are so cold you cannot stick the test weight, the metal detector test sticks in them, because they are that hard you can't create the hole for it. Because the metal detector test sticks, because they are of a certain type, whether it's 2mm ferrite. No. If I do that, I'm then going to have to go to the manager and go, I did I need help. I could lose my job for that. So, no. No, I'm good. But the metal detector, like, test strips, whether it's 2mm ferrous, 2.5mm non-ferrous, 4mm ferrous, for that particular machine anyway, they has to be placed inside of the product and then run through. Now, thank you very much, by the way, guest. It genuinely does mean a lot. It's just my heart. I need to get my. I want to get my. I want to get the Linux Panic logo redone, and I'm just looking, and I can't find what I'm looking for because it's. Yeah, I just can't find what I'm looking for. Or PCRA2. Yes. Yeah, I just can't find what I'm looking for. Yeah, I know. I know what I want. I know exactly what I want. You know the you know the meme where it's just panic, PANIK, and it's just the head where it's just panic. I want that with Tux. I want it to look like Tux with arms on either side of the head. It goes panic. Plenty of caffeine. That's my recommendation. Plenty of caffeine. That's all I can recommend. I'm afraid. Install lib ml2. Oh, good. Right, install ICU. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I can now install Go objects inspection. So, yeah, what I would like is just Tux, but it to look like the guy going panic with Tux's flippers next to the head going panic. And the reason why I want someone to do it professionally for is because I want it done on a massive canvas, like something like oh, I don't know, 20,000 pixels by 20,000 pixels. The reason being is that will be the master, and I can then readjust it for things like logos, merchandise, advertisements, stuff like that. Because if I have like a massive master that can then be shrunk down, it's not going to lose the detail. Because I'd much rather have a massive master than have a small master, rescale it up, and it lose detail. I would like it massive master, shrink down, lose no detail. Yeah, that's how I feel about that one. I won't, but it's just something I want to get done because panic. And I can make as many changes as I want. It's just I want it done professionally because I feel like it just. I look at it and it makes me go, nah. Well, it's entirely up to you if you do. It would be nice, but it's entirely up to you. What am I doing? I am go object inspection. So wget https download.gnome.org/sources g object introspection /1.78 g object introspection -1.78.1.tar.xz. Let's download.gnome.org/sources g object introspection /1.78 g object introspection -1.78.1.tar.xz. Thank you. XVF G object introspection CD G object introspection. Hello, Ratmar. I know I can't adjust the font size at the minute. It's unfortunate, but I'm trying to actually install a desktop environment, and I can't continue right now because I need Go object introspection because it won't allow downloading. It's fun. Make directory build cd build Mason setup prefix equals /user as always, and build type is release, so build type equals release dot and ninja. Because we're not doing the tests, because no. This is more enjoy video with bitrate today. Ninja install. Done. Okay. Yeah, today is more of a please enjoy this video with your bitrate. $80 left to install. Okay. Did I just see this? Did I just see someone that said duct? Would you like to install duct tape? Yes. Yes, I would. Oh, I love that. It's just, hi, would you like to install duct tape? DUKTAPE. That's funny. Oh, that's very funny. Yes, if you're ever going to build, make a Linux from scratch system, the only thing I can recommend is LPLFS. Linux Panic LFS. Oh, that's funny. Technically, I am with this, but it's kernel panic LFS, because you guys, like, genuinely, you guys named this operating system like 8 months ago. And that's why it's called kernel panic, because it was done through a YouTube poll, and you guys unanimously voted for kernel panic. Because the first time I ever booted it on stream, the first thing it did was kernel panic. Oh, I got a kernel panic for free. So did I. That's me whenever I look at an error. Panic. But yeah, yeah, it's just with the LFS system. If you're gonna make an LFS system, the only thing I can recommend is either copious amounts of caffeine, alcohol, or both at the same time. Because this LFS is murder. That's stream elements. Shut up. Oh, no, it won't. That's the thing. It's set to a timer and it picks up on chat activity. So if there is so much chat activity within a certain period of time, it will then start doing reminders once every half hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Between half hour to an hour. And it does that based off of lines. Now, I can turn it off. I probably should, because I feel... As much as I want subscribers, I feel guilty about asking for people to subscribe. I don't know. It's just an internal thing. I don't know why. Anyway, would you like to go to Cairo? Would you like to go on the night boat to Cairo? To anyone that understands that obscure reference, you're welcome. Yes, would you like to go on the night boat to Cairo? Talking about copious amounts of caffeine. Let's combine two of the things that I like the most. Energy drink and iron brew. Udon, I've got to move. Iron brew energy. Ah, got my knee. Oh. Yeah, iron brew energy. I had change in my pocket and I saw it, so I picked it up and thought I wanted to try it. Because I had to go into town to do some shopping earlier on, because I needed to get coffee for work. Now you're probably thinking, well, why didn't you need to get coffee for work? Surely you can get coffee for work. Cup that big for 35 pence. Or I can take a flask cup with me to work that holds a full-size cup of coffee, and it's £1.19 for 16 sachets of coffee. I drink 4 coffees when I'm at work. Well, 3 coffees and then 1 at the end of work. Because the way I do my coffee and breaks at work is I will take 4 sachets of coffee with me to work. Like the, it's just pack it and just pour it in, you add hot water, there's your coffee. But it's, before I start work, I will make one. So then when I take my first break, I have a cup of coffee that is drinkable and warm still. Drink that. At the end of my first break, I will make the second one. Put it into the flask cup, put my flask cup up out the way. So I can then, on my second break, come back and drink that coffee. So it's then, I've then got a coffee to drink. Make, at the end of second break, make third break's coffee. Come to third break. And then have a cup of coffee that's ready. And then at the end of third break, this should be around about 3-4 o'clock in the morning, I will then make my final cup of coffee. So when I walk out of work, I have a cup of coffee in hand that I can drink, which is useful because even though it's summertime, it's 15 degrees Celsius outside. It's cold and it's raining, so I will have a cup of coffee in hand that is warm, so I'm not freezing, so I'm not cold as I'm walking down to wait for Dad to come pick me up from work. So I've got some drink to warm. Some drink to warm. Yes, that makes sense. So I've got some warm to drink to warm me up. And then come home and go to sleep. Because the days that I work is... You sleep well, my friend. Don't panic. Don't candle panic. You'll be alright. Yes, the days that I'm at work, it's I wake up, go to work, finish work, come home, go to sleep. I will make lunch for work and then eat at work and then come home and go to sleep. Because, frankly, the job is tiring. and it is murdering. My hips are killing me all of the time. Not fun. But that's how I do it, because I take the coffee with me to work. So one box of 16 coffee will last me a week. Will last me a week at work, because I go through 4 a day. Well, 4 whilst I'm at work, so 4 in a 12-hour period. It's not that bad. Reasonable. But it's nice to have a drink ready and waiting and drinkable, because the reason why I don't make the drink at the start of break is because it's not going to be drinkable without burning. I want my drink to be drinkable. So it's still warm. It's still warm, so I can drink it if I make it the previous break. I figured that out pretty quickly, because I thought about it. I thought, if I make it now, for now, it's going to be too hot. No. I'll make it the end of this one for the start of next, just to see. No bothers. Because I know, when I'm at work, because we get 3 breaks, we get 3 20-minute breaks. It's not really 20-minute breaks, because we then have to... Because I don't like the way it is, because the clock-in machine is like 40, 50 foot away from where we actually put on our production coats and actually wash hands and such. And then the canteen's even further away. So I don't like that. So we're losing time just walking from canteen to wash area to clock-in machine. But it's around about... It's probably only about 15 minutes once taken into consideration walking from clock-in machine to cloakroom. Take off the production coats. If we need to wash hands. Leaving the production area. Go to the canteen. Go to the bathroom if we need to. And then go back into the cloakroom. Wash hands, because that needs to be done. Put hairnet back on if we took a hairnet off. Then production overcoat on, or find one if someone steals your production coat. That's happened. That's annoying, because I'd hung it up, and I hung it up on a hook that said 4 above it. Came back, it was gone, so I had to search for another one. I got lucky. I got lucky that day. So we then got to... Oh, I have no doubt about that, Ben. I realise I'm rambling on about work, but it's something in comparison to this. In comparison to sat here going, would you like some video with your bitrate? But it's production overcoat, grab that, walk back to the clocking machine. If I'm lucky, I won't get a little shock from my thumb on the right-hand side clock-in machine, because for some reason it gives me a shock on my thumb. I think I might have had a cut on my right thumb, because I used my right thumb to fingerprint the machine. Because it's quicker to fingerprint the machine than it is to do facial identification, because it's literally just stick the thumb on. If it picks it up, the screen changes, and then... Because there's lights on the machine, they go green when you clock in, red when you clock out. So it's good. But our 20-minute breaks are only maybe 15 minutes. Which I'm not happy about. I'd much prefer the clock-in machines to be before the cloakroom. Because the cloakroom is where we actually get ready for work. Like, actually get ready to move into the production environment. So realistically, they're stealing 15 minutes of break time from us, which I don't like. I very much don't like. But what can you do? The job pays weekly, so I'm not going to complain. It pays weekly. But yes, that particular manager now has entrusted me with being in charge of people and the time they go on breaks, and also the line production as well as the paperwork several times now, which is surprising. Oh, cool. That's good stuff. Well, we're slowly getting through LXDM. Oh, I think this might be the one that kills the system. Yeah, this is probably the one that kills the system. Yeah, I think this is the one that kills it. Yeah, it's LLVM. It is definitely the one that kills it. Yep. It's LLVM. So what we first have to do is do this. Yep, I saw it. Shut down. Roto. No, I knew this was coming. Watch. The networking will break. I bet. I will say a lot of things very quickly. I will say a lot of angry things very quickly if that's the case. Please don't. Please don't break. Oh, God. Right, where is it? No, I gotta add a swap disk. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, fucking hell! Oh. Networking's broke. Fuck! Right, so the answer to the poll was yes with extra steps. Fuck! Why? You are such a fucking wonderful piece of software that works every time. Oh, fucking God. Oh. For fuck's sake. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, don't worry about it, poor Megley. Oh, I hate this. No, it's just restarting the virtual machines killed it, and I don't know why. Cat 10. Right. So, just to make sure, Vim 10. ETH 0. System CTL restart. System D networked. System CTL status. System D networked. Gonna fucking shoot myself. Ah, why? I did Nothing. And I'm still disappointed. Pardon me. System CTL restart system D network. System CTL status system D network. Nothing. Why? Why you no work? Why do you not work with me, you Bitland? You absolute. There's an IP. Knob jockey. I can't remember it. What was it to get it up again? So IP link up E to 0. Can't even remember that one. What was it to get it up again? I can't because I can't install anything. I gotta tell Pancake Sparkle this because they're gonna fucking love me. Pancake Sparkle's gonna love me. What was it? Ben, do you remember how to get thing up? Because I can't remember it. So IP. IP. No, it's. Because here's the thing: it's been restarted multiple times since then, so it shouldn't have. So IP up ETH0.link. What is it? IP up. IP up. Pardon me. So IP link set ETH0 up. Well, it's up, but it's no IP. Okay, so... But I now can't install DHCPD. Oh my god. I hate this so much. Every bloody time. CD etc network. Is there no network? There's no network. There's no interfaces on there. No, it's just me because I have run systemd in the past, and it's worked perfectly. Nothing. So you're now telling me I've got to... Right. So we now lose all of the progress. All of the progress. We just lost all of the progress we had, by the way. Because what we're going to do is... There's working networking, which is good. So, scratch, search, DHCPD. So, DHCPCD. So, /install.sh. Scratch sync. Scratch search D. Oh, hang on. Scratch install DHCPCD. Yes. All of the progress out the window because networking decided to go. Make directory /var lib scratch package var lob. Make directory var lib scratch package db. Yes, please. The SysV service file name of DHCP is changed from network to DHCP. Change the name accordingly in the daemons array if you use this service. Right, so that's now right. What do I need to do now, Ben? What do I need to do to make sure this is actually working? Other than viciously cry. Also, well, that's nice to know that doesn't fucking exist. Right. Yeah, let me just have a look. Go object up. We'll just click home. Home. Where is it? BLFS system D units. Okay, so cd lfs sources wget https // linux from scratch.org / blfs /download /12.1 systemd /blfs systemd units -2024 0205.tar.xz tar-xvf blfs cd blfs cd blfs cd units. Right, okay. So what do I need to do as the route you've given? So make install DHCPC dat.service. I'm guessing, seeing as I can't find anything else. Brilliant. I'm doing what it says, and it doesn't wanna let me do it. Italian angry hand. Italian angry hand. What do you mean? Simply change. Right. When a systemd unit is requested from the BLFS systemd unit, simply change the directory, and as the root user execute the given make install -systemd unit command. Now, make install hyphen. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna shout. I'm gonna let it all out. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna shout. I'm gonna let it out. In all seriousness, no, I'm going to the moon. To the moon. See? I'm gonna shoot myself. I was being dumb. Never mind. That's now installed. Right. What do I need to do now, Ben? Because you know way more about DHCPD than I do. DHCPCD than I do. That's installed. So system CTL enable DHCP CD. Well, isn't that fucking wonderful? I'm gonna shoot myself so fucking... You know what? Let's just see if rebooting the system kills the IP or not. I don't care if light DMs fail to launch because it's nothing there. I don't care. Just give me the ability to log in. VirtIO.net VirtIO 5 ENP8 S0 renamed from ETH0. I'm thinking now I may now have to redo. We have a kernel panic, ladies and gentlemen. I'm fucking stupid. Only a matter of time. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. It's a good thing that I have everything saved. Isn't it? Yes, it is. So guess what? That means I've got to do it all by hand anyway. DHCPD. So wget https:// that's not actually the time. / github.com/network configuration /dhcpd pd/releases/download/v10.0.6/dh cpcd-10.0.6.tar.xz tar-xvf dhcp cd Install -vm -m700 -d /var/lib/dhcp cd and group add -g52 dhcp cd and user add -c apostrophe dhcp cd priv sep apostrophe backspace enter -d /var/lib/dhcp cd /backslash enter -g dhcp cd. That's gonna drive me bloody nuts now. -s/bin false /enter -u52 dhcp cd and change ownership -v dhcp cd colon dhcp cd var lib dhcp cd. Thank you. Now I have to /configure prefix equals /user /enter -system configuration directory equals /etc /enter -lib execdir equals /user lib dhcp cd /enter database directory equals /var lib dhcp cd dhcp cd /enter run stated ir equals /run /enter disable priv sep and time make -g30. Make install. Right. Guess what? That's now done. Which means I now have to go back, grab the thing from the thing. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Open tab. Come here. wget https /linux from scratch.org/blfs/downloads/12.1 12.1/12.1 -systemd /blfs systemd units -2024 0205.tar.xz tar-xvf blfs units cd blfs units or systemd units. Come back to over here. Right, so make install dhcp cd. Now what I want to do is systemctl, well, first off IPA, so systemctl start dhcp cd at enp8s0. systemctl enable DHCP CD at enp 8s0. Thank you. Right. Done. In theory, it shouldn't break. I hope. I hope the fuck not. Just to make absolutely 100% sure it's not a fluke. I'm trying again. Why do you now have 2 IP addresses? This is annoying, because previously it had no IP address. Now it has 2! What the fuck? Fucking hell. Ah! Use. Previously, no IP address. Now, 2. First one's dynamic, second one's no prefix root. And that would be the host. Good, okay. Oh my god, right. It appears to be fine. I say appears to be. DHCP CD. There we go. Oh, hello, Ewart, by the way. Welcome along. So, if I'm going to do this, if I'm actually going to install an environment, if I'm actually going to install a desktop environment, it's probably going to have to be LXQT, seeing as it takes up considerably less space. Which means I'm going to have to build it all manually, because this is a systemd system. And until I can find a package manager that I can install that does it with systemd support, I don't bloody know. So, util macros. Xorg build environment. So, export xorg prefix equals slash equals slash user. Export xorg config equals colon hyphen prefix equals xorg prefix. Strange way of spelling prefix, isn't it? Hyphen this conf dir equals slash etc hyphen local stated ir equals slash var disable static source xorg prefix source xorg config. cd slash etc slash profile dot d. Now what I want to do is vim xorg.sh. Now do x insert xorg prefix equals $xorg underscore prefix xorg underscore config equals that. So hyphen prefix. I've done this too many times now. Prefix backslash equals prefix equals backslash what? $xorg prefix hyphen sys conf dir equals slash etc local stated ir equals slash etc. I realize that says local state dir, but it's easy for me to type it out and remember local stated ir. And then hyphen disable static quotation. Export xorg prefix xorg config. Right, quit, and then chmod 644 etc profile .d slash xorg.sh. Good. Okay. I've not installed sudo. If we are using the standard config. Source xorg.sh. Right. Okay. What time is it now? Just past half past. Happy birthday, my friend. Congratulations, you got older. Shoot me. Oh my god, that was a bad joke. I am mightily annoyed at Linux today. I'm not sure if you could tell. Oh, if I could spell sources correctly, wouldn't it? Yes, it would. So wget https:// www.x.org/pub/indibidul/ util slash util hyphen macros dash 1.20.0 hyphen xvf util macros. Cry aggressively into my hands as I'm now stuck with doing this forever and a day. cd util macros, and now do dot slash configure xorg config, and then make install. Unrecognized option sysconf dir slash etc equals slash etc. That's what I was told to write. I'm gonna shoot myself. Thank you. Right. That's util macros done. Now xorg proto, which I've got util macros. I'm gonna shoot myself, I really am. Oh my god, I'm tired of this. I really am. This should not be happening every single goddamn time. Right, wget https://. Well, still happy birthday for 3 days' time. I will send you a message. Well, actually, I can't guarantee that because I will be working, and when I'm working, I am dead to the world. Hold on. I just want to download everything without having to fuck around. No, that's not it. Nope. Right. Okay, so I have the option of just downloading the entire, all of the packages. Now, whether I can or not is another matter. I'm not entirely sure. So let's try make directory BLFS. cd BLFS. wget https://ft2.oslu/pub/BLFS/12.1. I realize it says PUI, not pub. Yep. So I tried to. What I would love is if you gave me a wget list to download. Right, let's, because I'm getting quickly tired of having to manually download everything. No, I want to be able to. So, point one. Okay, let's try wget download everything. Okay, so let's just download the web page. I need to download the. Get download directory. Oh, but if I could spell correctly, wouldn't it? Right, so what I want to do is wget -r space hyphen no parent. So what this is doing is it's recursively downloading everything 12.1 and then no parenting it. Right, there we go. Yeah, it's just casually downloading it at half a megabyte a second. Ah! Oh my lord. Right. What's the time? I'm having a candle pan. And I want to rip my face off. So this is now downloading every single package that I can damn well get. This is downloading all the BLFS packages because I am not fucking around with constantly having to download every fucking package. As I'm sure you can all understand, no one wants to download every single bloody package. Would you? Because I don't. I don't want to have to manually type it out every single time. I've done it too many times now. I'm going to shoot myself in the face. I am so tired of this. I am genuinely so tired of this. Because why does this keep happening? Honest to fucking God, man. Honest to God, mate. I'm tired of this fucking happening, mate. It's a fucking rip-off. It's an absolute fucking rip-off, like. Oh my fucking God, shoot me already. Shoot me already. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? For your own sanity and mine, don't question what I just did. Yeah, for your own sanity and mine, don't. Just no. No, just don't. And the problem that I'm gonna run into is everything that I'm downloading is in alphabetical order. Meaning, if I want a lib package, I'm gonna have to leave the directory, go into the directory L, and then extract, enter, build, well, configure, build, install, leave, go to the... As you may or may not be able to tell, I'm just a little bit distressed. I'm just a little bit distressed. I've got to leave this download. I am greatly annoyed. $80 seconds to download Amarok. Okay, what the fuck is Amarok? Oh, and bearing in mind, this is only on the letter A. It's on the letter A. It's got to go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, K, D, E, 4, L, M, N, O, P, Perl modules, Python modules, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. It has to go through the entire alphabet, plus 3 more. Oh, God. So, yeah, I want to rip my face off. I want to rip my face off. I am so greatly annoyed. And you know what? There's several hundred packages there, you know? Several hundred packages. So, yeah, I want to cry. I do want to thank you all, by the way, for today's video, for watching today's video, because I just had a quick check. Today's video is actually is number 1 of 10. It's actually the top right. It's my best performing video out of the last 10 videos. So, thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. If you enjoy watching the torture, because inevitably you all do, because you keep coming back, maybe consider becoming a channel member for as little as 99 pence a month. You get a little badge next to your name that says you support me. I thank you at the start of videos. You get early access to videos such as today's video. And also during live streams, you get access to the Linux Panic logo, as well as a little badge next to your name that says, I support this absolute deranged maniac. Why don't you? So, maybe take that into consideration. Yeah, I am... so very annoyed. So very annoyed at this. Oh, yeah, finally on the bees. BOGO filter. Boost. Ah, finally we're downloading in megabytes per second, no longer half a megasecond. No, that wasn't fun. Okay, well, it's moving fast. It's moving fast through the smaller ones, which is good. There's... we're now on C. There's Cairo. Would you like to take the night boat to it? If you understood that obscure reference. Hello. It's a funny one. Yeah, once this is done, I'm just going to go make myself another cup of coffee. Oh, a package I downloaded, 91.7 megabytes per second. Jesus Christ. Oh, look, it's Chromium, aka open source Chrome. How the fuck did I download a file at 4.30 gigabytes per second? Ah, yes, let me just lick the fiber. Because that's the only way I'm getting faster than what I'm getting. I'll just fucking cut a hole in my hand and just jam an Ethernet cable in and boom. I'm connected to the internet. I will become the internet. You know, I've genuinely thought about getting a NFC chip embedded in my hand for jokes. Because I like the idea of just going, boop. I just like the idea of going, oh, hi, just yet. Yeah. Would you like to enter the building? Sure. Boop. Would you like to pay for things? Boop. Just. Boop. Just. Boop. Like, just getting it embedded like there would make sense. I just find it funny. Just, yes, you would like to enter the building. I need to enter the building. Just hand up against it. I could do that at work. If I got it embedded in my hand, I just got to work. Just hold it up to the RFID reader. not have to pull my keys. I just go dip, and make people go, "What the fuck?" That would be funny. Just dip. I would like that. That would be funny. Just dip. But I've been thinking about it for a while because I would like the ability to have like physical access to my own stuff. He's like, yes, if I lose something, if I lose like the physical manifestation of it, it's fine. It's attached to me. Literally. If I lose, the only way I would lose something like my transit card is if I lost my hand, basically, or lost just that part of my hand. He's like, yes, you'd like to get on. I'd like to be able to get on the train, please. Just put my hands to the reader, and it just budding, and it goes, okay, you can get on the train. That would be an interesting one. Because I plan on going back to Australia. I've only ever come across a revenue inspector once. And so what I could do is, if a revenue inspector goes, all right, Opal card, please, I could just go, yeah, you want to put my hand up against your phone, mate? Why? My Opal card, even though I have the physical form, I copied it over to my hand. So you wanna check my fucking thing, mate? Yeah, you wanna check my hand? Boop. Yeah, you're allowed to be on the train. Oh, that would confuse the fuck out of the revenue inspectors. Just, all right, mate, your Opal card, please. Here's my why are you showing me that? Scan the hand. Just look at them with earnestness and just go, scan the hand. Oh, that would be so funny. Just, please, sir, can you scan my hand? Oh my god, that's funny. Oh, there's duct tape. I need that for myself because I'm going crazy. Just imagine. Scan my hand, sir. I dare you. Oh, fucking hell. But yeah, we're just waiting for these packages to download. We're finally at E. We've still got some time to go. There's Elf Utils. Yeah, I'm gonna run the stream to the end like normal. And then once we're done, once it reaches midnight, we're gonna call it. This is gonna take way more than another 6 minutes to download everything. Because it's downloading all of the packages. So what I'm going to do is just let it run, carry on talking. Hopefully next time round there will be no more issues because frankly, I'm getting tired of this. Genuinely, I am getting tired of the constant issues coming my way because of this. Because there is absolutely no bloody... The issues with bloody... What's its face? The package that needed C99. Going, hey, segmentation fault. No. Why was it segmentation faulting? It was a different core each time. Different core, different place, different type of segmentation error, but it was still a segmentation error. And the question is, why? I'm not entirely 100% sure. And it is getting on my nerves. It is genuinely getting on my nerves. And I don't know what I'm going to do. So hopefully with me now downloading all of the packages, I should be able to get this to a point where I will actually be able to download everything, well, get it installed, because I won't be downloading anything more because they'll all be downloaded. Now I am considering just moving everything up one, so all of the files are in the same directory, so I don't have to fuck around with going into a letter directory, extracting it, going into the extracted, doing all of it, out the extracted, out of the letter directory, into the next letter directory, because that's going to get annoying quickly. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably just going to move them all up, move the letter directory contents into a regular directory. We'll move them all into the same place, so I don't have to constantly in, out. Because having to do that with directories that require, well, with software that needs build directories is annoying. But if I have to do that for something that needs a build directory, and I'm also having to go in, or if I have to go into a letter, extract, and into the software that then needs a build, so it's then going in, extract, in, build, in. I don't want to have to go out. If that makes sense. It's just, I am so bloody annoyed. What we have learned here today is I have such a unique skill at being able to break things that it is such a miracle that I'm even able to get this working at all. The fact that it's doing this now is a miracle. So the fact that I'm just, I don't know. I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed with the constant issues. Like, I'm going to keep doing it regardless of the constant issues. Because if I gave up before it was finished, that's not what you guys expect from me. Like, that's not what I've come to present to you guys. Like, I've actually got to the point where I've gone, hey, look, I will run this all through to the end with the errors, because that's what you guys have come to expect from me. Because I will include the errors irregardless every time. Because if I don't show the errors, you don't get the full experience. And then you don't know how to mitigate it yourself if I go, well, here's how you do it, all polished and clean with no errors. That's unrealistic. Everything working 100% of the time without errors is highly unrealistic. That's why I include the errors, so you get to see the truth. You can't handle the truth. That was a good movie. A Few Good Men was a good movie. I actually watched that like a week before I left Australia. Like, I'm surprised it took me so long to watch it, because it's a good movie. A Few Good Men is a very good movie. Right. This is now our time. Our time has come to an end for today. So, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. Hit the like button if you liked it, disliked it. If you disliked it, they both seem to work, even though you can only see one of them. Remember, when you use Linux, don't panic. I've been Nick. You have been amazing, and I hope you have a good day, good evening, good night, good whatever it is, wherever you are. Goodbye.